Welcome to Nevermind The Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind The Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, Master of Marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians! I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, and I am so hyped, so glad to see you, friends, colleagues, Romans. It is October. And why? Why am I so hyped? Well, obviously, friends, October is that wonderful time where any number of miracles happen. Our dear bug population is annihilated before the icy fury of the winter court. The evil orb in sky angles itself in such a way that life is not so hard for those of us who are a little affected by too much broad daylight. And everything just starts to get a bit spookier. And friends, before I get into my stuff, it doesn't get much better than this. Now, we need to pay some bills real quick. So, this whole program, along with Nevermind The Furthermore, along with the Historical Fencing Guild live streams, are brought to you by Joe Bachman of Joe Bachman Tech Industries, who donated a full year's worth of Fancy StreamYard so that I can broadcast and get some time to build up my numbers so that I can afford to do it myself. This is huge. This is glorious. This is absolutely marvelous. Now, but I'm not one to stand on my laurels. So, the Historical Fencing Guild and Nevermind The Furthermore. Sorry, I'm still stuck between gears today. It's also brought to you by the Simple Sword and the Fighting Axe, both available through Amazon. And bam! The Big Stompy Robots, a line of books and games for those of us who believe that gaming should not be expensive or difficult or tedious. You know, I don't want to interrupt my session of moving miniatures and blowing things up to fill out an SAT form. Thus, the Big Stompy Robots were born with rich lore, easy to learn rules, and expansions coming. Big Stompy Robots is the place to be when you want to play. Now we have another minor announcement that we need to get right into, and that if you saw the thumbnail today, you know something's coming. And what is it? Fezgod Book Fair, October 8th, 2020, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Benton County Public Library, 102 North Van Buren Avenue, Fowler, Indiana. Yes, we are bringing as many of the Nevermorians together as we can get to sell books and things, tie in some old friends, and maybe get into some mischief. This is going to be one of those events that folks talk about. They hunger for. Now, we have to talk about something a little tragic. Okay? We'll have to see how it goes. I was bit by a dog, I think, a little while ago. And it really, the mark healed almost instantly. So I'm not too worried about it. But I have this horrible urge to like prowl around at night. And I'm thinking of taking the new name for my condition and being lycanthropy, being like and subscribe. Yes, folks, if you like this and you're in the Halloween spirit, and Lord knows I am, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel and share it around, because this isn't about promoting me, although really we should. This is about promoting all the awesome people who come in, and I can build them up and get their message out there, and we can all have a really, really good time, because I'm all about having a really, really good time. So, on my first real post-pandemic fair will be the FezCon one. Oh, it's like, I almost feel like you're going to get tired of seeing this, but I'm going to be broadcasting this everywhere. This image was made possible by Carl Witzman. Thank you, Carl. But yes, folks, all sorts of people will be there. Now, I don't want to get too far behind, because I have a little bird told me that, wow, your comments have started early, so be ready for it. So let's just hop into the comments and see who of the awesome people in our universe is there. And I'm only, wow, I actually can't get through scrolling up without comment dumps. Okay. Wow, there goes another one. Nick Burrow's room. All right. Well, nope. There we go. Here we go now. All righty. Excellent. Yes. Let's see who's coming in the door. First through the door is the main man, the Morris Monster, bringing you merriment to a bunch of mismatched misanthropes on a misty Monday morning. Brian K. Morris. Oh. Round of applause. The crowd goes wild. Am I the first one in here? And for the first like to the show, Hoot Man. How's everybody doing this Saturday? And what is it in Fowler, Indiana at the public library? Well, we know what that is. That's, whoops, wrong button. That's what it is. FezCon! 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 Calling back to the commercials of the 80s, where they, about 3 a.m., the car dealership would knock on the window. Tink, 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 tink. Sound like they're coming through the glass. Come buy a car. Good morning, BKM. Good morning, Joe Bachman. How is my partner of the digital persuasion, the man who makes my insanity happen on the interwebs, and patron saint of multitasking, Brian, Joe Bachman, doing? Everybody, Joe. Okay, Brian's greeting Joe. Joe's greeting everybody. The day goes well. Nothing on at the job site until later in the evening for a traffic switch. Then we'll be crazy again on the job site with concrete poured every day. How is your day going? Are you prepared for FezCon? Wait. FezCon! 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 I'm not going to blink it too fast because I don't want to upset Cindy Cat. But that was a button that did something else. Cool. Yes. I am really looking forward to FezCon. I hope you can make it. If you can't, I understand, and I will take it out on you and your wife later. But I love those two. Those two are like my favorite people who don't have my last name yet. We're working on it. No, I'm kidding, guys, mostly. Uh, anyhow, no, we are putting stuff together. I'm a little nervous because I've had to reorder my books, and because they screwed up at Amazon, something went wrong in the Shanahan shipping department, and several of our orders got messed up. So we've had to call and rage, and hopefully they will be here Thursday. So Friday will be a little bit of a, will I have 10 copies of the Simple Spear to try to get out to people, or will I be spearless? A tragic place to be. Brian responds, I used to work in construction and we did paving. I feel your pain. I'm up for the event. Any chance you'll be there? We're hoping. We're hoping. And that's plural. That's not. All depends on what the contractor has planned. Most likely I will be playing live action Frogger on 8094 while they place concrete in the holes. But if we do have the day off somehow, I do plan to make the trip down because you're awesome. We hope, Brian and all of us, hope you get respite from your Frogger LARP. Somebody, Joe Bachman just needs to win the lotto because he works too hard for everybody else. The fun part will be tomorrow when we are out marking patches while they are still placing the wall. People like to drive behind the barriers to cut the barrels to cut through. Friends, if you're driving on 8094, by all that is good and holy, be respectful of the construction workers. Well, give me a second before I do. Some of them are my people. They're all somebody's people. But importantly, at least two of them are my people. So, let's let them have a decent day at work and be no threat to the people I love. For the sake of your soul and that of your family for the next 7 generations, at least. This has been a PSA. Well, we got that. LOL. I see that every now and then. I'm waiting for them to discover the big square pit that's cut out of the road. I can neither confirm nor deny that during the last phase switch, 3 vehicles may have ended up with a bit of new paint job as they sped by us. Well, play stupid games, get stupid prices. We actually had that happen last week. Lady decided to enter our work zone at the west end of the project and then proceeded to keep taking the clotheslines all the way till she hit an empty patch. Wow. And Richie, who may also be at FezCon. So, folks, this is going to be like your chance to meet a lot of the great people here. Oh, God. Comment dump. It's a comment dump. Gotta scroll up for another comment dump. Rich Asplin, please tell me there's rare footage of that. Our man Brian responds with, the secret is safe with me. The only time I've ever gone behind the cones was in Ohio on a 1-lane passing lane, and both flaggers thought it was their turn to wave a car through. I may have gone behind the cones once in Illinois, but they were literally crossing back in front of the road, not doing anything, moving cones, and 2 guys were arguing over which side of the lane was supposed to be closed. So I politely stopped, kind of creeped around, and went on because they didn't know what they were doing. Good morning, Rich. And we've got more greetings, and we have another comment dump. Wow, y'all are hopping and popping this morning. That's what I want to see, because this means you guys are talking and engaging, and we can talk about how to be better authors and creators. Rich, probably not fine line between memories and evidence. Good morning, Rich. Hey, BCam. Hey, Donna. I get to see you Saturday. It's going to be a smooth Saturday over at FezCon. And yes, it was originally LibraryCon. On the books, it's LibraryCon, but those who know. Because we're taking a tiny con over because there are more Nevermorians than others. So let's hop it and pop it. Good morning, Donna. I was talking about the lady finding the empty path. That's on her, not the cruise. Point. Good morning, Donna. Hope all is well. Morning, Donna. Everybody loves Donna. Let's see who else is going on. Woke up this morning. Boom. Woke up dreading the day. Thought I had a class this afternoon. Nope, only classes scheduled this week or tomorrow. Don't mind doing classes, but talking for that long, 2 days running is rough. Ooh. I suppose you're teaching the lawyerships how to operate the computer systems. BKM. Thanks to the library buying 2 copies of my books that they didn't already have, I made out pretty good. Otherwise, just had to enjoy the day. Sounds like my Saturday. At least you didn't have to drive 5 hours to do the good. But I had a fun time. But as Kurt Vonnegut Jr. used to say, so it goes. Another comment dump. Holy smokes. This is what I'm talking about. This feels like a Nevermind The Furthermore. Woo! We're going to have to hop and pop to get caught up. And I am loving it. No. We're not hiding the correct comment because I need that as an anchor before I disappear for the chat for a bit to take care of some Parks Board related items. You know the people who wear the hooded cloaks and meet? That's Joe Bachman. He and Trey. And I respect that. I should probably take a moment talk about accountability for a moment. Accountability. Currently, 65% of all the way through the Flutter Dart tutorial. Still planning a redo of my current apps, including the BSR app, once I'm done with the tutorials. Yes. I'm so excited to see what's going to come out of that. See, Joe is going to work on, amongst other things, help me live one of my dreams of having a one of my IPs become a video game properly, not just an app, but like some kind of 2D shoot 'em up. We'll have to work on how to do it. That will be intense meetings and practice and discussion. And frankly, yeah, I'm here for it. I am here for it. It's going to be good times. Now, Donna Carly, it was chilly and windy, and we were outside. 6 tables and in 2 of those little canopy tents shoved together with no outside walls like promised. Yet we persevered. Reach out to Amanda then, because while there will be free outside space, the weather may be a little dubious. Let me do a quick check for No, I don't need to know about Snoop Dogg's relationship to the Wu-Tang Clan. Thank you. Fowler. Okay, that's going to be problematic while it tries to work through my lack of internet. But then we'll start on learning Unity, Unreal Engine to start figuring out how to create mobile games. Oh, so much awesome is coming. Great apps, mobile games. I want Joe to make millions and billions of dollars on his project and be able to only work on things he wants to and help Trey only have to work on things she wants to. Probably including a tea shop where she does readings. I would love to see that, but that's neither here nor there. And if her dreams have changed, that's cool too. Heck, if they want to retire to a little island, that's fine as well. Good for you, Joe. At least I was indoors and was offered breakfast. Then I thought I found a dead body across the street, but that's another adventure. Jeez, what's going by? There is no reason for large equipment to go by my home, but of course there's large equipment going by my home. Pardon me if the noise happens. Yeah, we got lunch, sandwiches, and a bottle of water. The sandwiches were great. I'm thinking since the water was Meyer brand, the sandwiches were from their deli. Quite possibly. Yummy. Me, I found a Zaxby's chicken place on the way home, and that was a treat. I discovered the chain on my way to HalloCon last year. I've heard good things about Zaxby's. Now I have to go back up because, like I said, we are just getting nailed by awesome comments. Good morning, folks. So, are you in here early? Wow, are you in here early? Yeah. Good morning, Carl. How the heck are you? Time for one more cup of coffee and disposal of the last cup of coffee before the show. And good. Accountability wise, I did some work on the werewolf book, but not as much as I would like. Shoulder decided to be a jerk and spent a good portion of the weekend legally medicated and sleeping. Yeah. Oh, I probably should talk about my accountability. I am doing my version of Inktober this year, which means every day I do a picture and some with the prompt, and then I write an impromptu short story from the prompt and the picture. So if you go to my DeviantArt account, you get to see the story. It's the only place you'll see the story. There are links to my picture from Facebook and Twitter and Instagram where I can be found. Right now, I am having a real problem with Facebook. It is unfriending people. I am not doing a poll right now, and yet people are reaching out. Nick, what did I do wrong? Did I offend you? Because it unfriended Sarah, and everyone knows Sarah is one of my favorite people on the planet. So, bear with me. Follow me out on Twitter as well, because that's a good place for back and forth, and it's a fallback as their irritances are a little shallower than, say, the Zuckerverse. But that's going on. I am juggling a lot of projects. Today will be a work day where I have to do the chores and housework and things. And I still have to do my Inktober for today. And then tomorrow is going to be an art and craft day where I'm going to catch up on my I want to do, of course, Inktober again. I have a painting to do for a show at the end of October that I have to finish that painting. So I need to do something very neat there. I'm a little scared of that one. That one is going to be a bit challenging, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'll be mixing media or not. It's gonna be a lot of experimentation. It's gonna be a thing. But and then I want to get back to the horror anthology, which I'm only sitting at 4,000 words for, which is a lot for me, but not nearly enough for what I want to do with it. So next time I get the spooky vibe, I'm just gonna and we'll finish up the story I'm writing on and start the next. Also, the Rapid Rapier is coming. I still need to do the guide to how to make an RPG campaign, and I'm revamping the Base Plus 2 fantasy engine. So I have a lot of loading bars going. What are you all up to? And Richie, please feel better. Oh, physically, I'm still doing my drills and stuff. So far, so good. Getting stuff done. Catching up from the weekend, too. I bet. Singing the sketchy stuff song and doing the sketchy stuff dance. I'm a fat guy. This is my dance. This is the only dance I need. I can do this to any tune. I can do it to anything. I learned this watching El Premio Mayor, a lovely Telemundo show that for most of the time I watched it, I didn't have closed captions, so I had no idea what actually was going on. Just made up the plot as I go. Anyway, it was one of my favorite shows. Accountability, working on a book proposal this week. Hope to finish before FezCon. Reading a book to critique for an author, 25% done. Editing the Terror's Cookie. Awesome. Speaking of edits and books, those who have had the access to the Leafy Moss folder, we are working our way through Night in the Lonesome October. If you have ebooks you want to donate to share around and stories, I have several acquisitions, both mine and other people's, on that folder. hit me up, direct message, and I will give you the secret link. I need to check who's putting what in there. That way, folks, we have access to ebooks for the coming cold time, so we all can read new stories. It's something I do every year from about the first day of fall. Usually, the folder is active to November 7th, so a week after Halloween. That is my Leafy Mouse tradition, which I share with you. If you don't wish to engage in mine, feel free to start your own folder, throw your own books, and or email around ebooks. That way we can support each other as readers and as writers. This one isn't about marketing. It's not about making money, although it can have elements of that. It is about just sharing some joy as winter approaches. So cool. And you're right, it is cool. But then again, everything's cool right now. We got cool. Hit the key too soon. I'm not editing. Cookie. She is uneditable. That's right. You don't edit perfection. I'm almost out of Mad Gasser book. I only have 4 or 5 of the sequel left for FezCon. Ordered more and shipping is stomping me. I need to check out Total Print Solutions to pick up my own books. That's part of why I go through KDP. I found that, with the exception of this recent shipping fiasco, the author copies on Amazon KDP are incredibly competitive with other print shops. And I find that they work well. So since there isn't as long as you don't sign on for the exclusivity bonuses to get into some extra markets like I have, you can hop on non-exclusive through KDP, put your books up there, and maybe find an expanded audience. I hear that, Carl. I've got copies of the book. I'll premiere at HalloCon finally. I need to reorder, but I am thinking about writing out this season and place orders during the winter. I don't know. I've heard some stuff that a lot of paper prices are spiking again because they found out they can. So getting things in order might not be a bad idea, but that's on you. Don and I were thinking of letting our old stock lapse and just make them all ebooks, only ordering the newer books. That's not a bad idea either. And like I said, if you have the files, convert it all to KDP, throw it up on KDP, and that gives you another venue to work through. If I can get my stuff done in order, I'm going to take all the stuff I was prepping for Amazon merch because they declined my application, and going to another merch site to make merch related to my shows and games and things. And then Amazon just won't get their portion of that money, which is tragic because I worked well with this all in all. That's an idea I'm pursuing. I'm going to let Bachelor's Grove sell out, order a few copies of Skyman, and maybe Santa Sign for 23. It's nice to go to the shows, but in 2023, we will limit to those that are free, probably. I go very rarely to paid shows. There is an exception because April 23rd, I will be at RegionCon for a 2-day event in Maryville at St. Sava's Orthodox Church on 191 Mississippi Street. Wow, I remembered all that. Anyway, where I will be working more towards my my games, running big stumpy robots, probably working the RPG angle a bit if I can get everything in order. It's going to be an exciting time. I was a proud member of the group that ran ArcticCon. I moved down here and didn't feel, as I was 100 miles away, that it was wise for me to stay active in that. I didn't feel I could hold up my end, and the guy who ran it passed. That'd be my friend Ben Starkey. So a bunch of our co-friends decided to make a new convention, rebrand it to get some of the other drama out of there, and made RegionCon. So I'm really looking forward to it. I will be promoting the heck out of that. But right now, the only thing I'm really shamelessly promoting is FezCon! I'm having fun with the FezCon logo. I really am. Anyway, I've almost caught up with the start of the show. This is a good one, guys. Apparently, I have a few paper cuts from the index card stock that I found while peeling my orange. That'll wake you up. Oh my gosh, yes. Good morning, Richie. Then if we attend to any somewhere, we'll pass out cards with ordering info. We'll have more fun not sitting around all day. I don't know. I guess so, but that's part of the where you find your balance. Ouch, Rich. Good plan, Carl. I will not do first time shows, and if I'm not a guest at a show, I will do no panels. I need to spend more time at home typing. That's a valid point. I'm really hoping that with the conversion, Brian can get back focused on creation and a little less promotion. Not saying you don't need it, but you did enough for others. It's good to see you getting back in the saddle and doing for you. Ouch, Richie. Speaking of waking up, I need more coffee. BRB. It's an ego thing to sit around at an author table, and we've done that now, and we're past it. Ha ha ha! Bucket list goal accomplished. Check it off. Now, see, that's why I have a diverse table. I don't sit around at the table. My ADD won't let me do that. I'm running games. I'm running art. I still. It's my tradition to bring a quantity of art gear and do on-site art portraits. I sketch people's fantasy creatures, or I take other commissions for a very reasonable rate. I find this allows me to take a break from running the games, although I need to schedule it more. Basically, at Arcticon back in the day, we were a convention inside the convention, where we would have tournaments, we'd have prizes, we'd have art things. We even had a few cosplayers come through. It was great times. But now the room is nice and citrusy. Oh yeah. Donna, Rich needs some of your nitro gloves. Still coming to FezCon? Misty works on Saturday. Crow is not a very social person, but it's a library, so they may accompany me. So barring major issues, I should be there Saturday. We hope to see you, and we hope to see Crow. I don't know if that's nickname or if she's formally changed her name. But we have a history, and if you don't know that history, look up the Historical Fencing Guild's public service announcement from when Crow was very little. I look forward to seeing her as a taller person. I have plenty of gloves. Excellent. Good morning, all. I think this is the first time I've ever been here for the whole show. Wait. Happy birthday, Bladed Thesis. Today is Bladed Thesis' birthday. I hope you have a wonderful one. I hope you and Foxy get into as much trouble as physically possible. I don't think it's possible, but I hope you get a visit from Kitty. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and all your dreams come true in a way that benefits you, your family, and the world around you. Have a great one, Thesis, and let's see how you're doing otherwise. Hey, Thesis. If I can find my tote of stuff for spray paint art, I have a bunch of nitro gloves there. I have too many hobbies and crafts and not enough time. Sadly, that's likely what I'll do with the TARDIS. Pop out of the stream and reading craft and art. That happens. I'm usually not conscious until 8:39, but my pupper decided that since today is my birthday, she needed to pounce me at 7:30 a.m. So I decided to pop in. Well, thank you, pupper. Okay, less than 2 minutes until half-mast to save this volume at half-mast to save your speakers and ears, folks. Morning. Good morning, Grant. And happy Birthmas, happy level up day. Lots of level ups for Thesis. Morning. Time for the show to start. Please lower your volume at the end of music. Hey, Carl, Rich, Brian. Hey, Grant, great to see you. Been up since 5:30. I can always tell the cat owners because they're always up before dawn. We crate Stuart the Sword Cat for his own safety and for the safety of our goods. So we get up and we hang out with him, and then he goes back in for my show, usually until Xander gets up. Wow, the previous host was never this enthusiastic. Yeah, it happens. But you know what? We loved you. Nevermind the Furthermore is just another great box traveling through space where the pilot just happens to change dramatically every few years. Someday down the road, I hope I can find the right person to pass it on to, or I'll do it till I'm decrepit and a creaking hand on the hollow net. But hey, it's Nick. Previous host cared about our hearing. Now, Carl, implying that I don't care is not very nice. It's true, but it's not very nice. No, I love you guys, and it's that shtick. If it really does bother people, sincerely, let me know, and I will be happy to do a smoother, more kinder, gentler intro. I just had enough people get a kick out of it. And be sure to hit that like button, people. Grant Lankard had a nice weekend. Angie and I saw Evil Dead the musical on Friday. We went on a comic book signing on Saturday, had breakfast with a friend on Sunday morning. You know what? Saturday, I had some adventures, too. We went out to fix a problem. I misplaced my debit card, and it was almost expired anyway, so I had to go get a new one from the bank. And we ended up visiting the Spirit Halloween on the backside of the mall, Tippecanoe Mall in Lafayette, Indiana. And they had 2 little mini haunted houses, which was just about perfect for Xander and I to go through. We had a grand time. The staff were wonderful. They did not have what I came in there for, but I left with a little skeletal mermaid that will be up in my office as soon as I get about working on my office again. So we had a wonderful time. We toured, and then we got pizza, and we came home. And what did we watch? One of the Halloween movies. Not like Halloween itself. I watched that last night. Oh, we watched Creature from the Black Lagoon. Xander's first viewing. Great weekend. Housework and stuff. But you got to go on adventures. We still like Nick. Aw. And Joe Bachman. Frog G is your thing. You know what? I'm going to run Frog G's commercial. I think it's still going. And even if it's not, he needs the love, because the Frog G comic, which I assume he's getting some kicks for, is pretty darn awesome. So let's run that.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
That's just such an amazing project, and Frog G's such an amazing person. Thank you for all the links. We'll go through those and see what else. All things Nick, Tockert.pub. Another thing I'll be working on in the coming days. I need to expand that site. It has that 2015 flyer right now. Nick's Books, Amazon.com/Nicholas Anthony Tockert. That's right. And Frog G is greeting literally everyone. Frog G is hailing us on all frequencies. Hello, Carl. That's fantastic, right? Another comment dump. We got a comment dump. It's gonna be a late show, and I'm gonna get yelled at, and that's okay. Howdy, Frog. Good to see you. Hail, Frog. Brian K. Morris, www.youtube.com/C/Brian K. Morris, Rising Tide Publications. Good morning, Blue Teddy narrations. Good morning, Blue Teddy. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We certainly are. Rising Tide lifts all moods. Studio Hubris Wixsite /Risingtide.pub. Sorry, that one always stumbles me up. I'm doing the best. We had a fairly good author fair on Saturday. Sat for 2 hours and didn't sell a thing. Then once we got out the tote to put stuff away. We sold a bunch. Happens. Hi, greetings. Hi. Hey, Michaela. Now, friends, we need to stop, and I would like everyone to encourage Michaela to further her career as a TikTok / Reels / YouTube torch singer. Michaela has shown interest, and I think we do not have enough smoky voiced torch singers melting the world, and she can do it. So let's keep her up at it. I'm horrible. And Frog, Brian wants to know how's the campaign going, and how are you, most importantly. And Froggy responds as he always does with Santa Stein. Amazon.com, Santa Stein, post-holiday Prometheus, Brian K. Morris. It's on my shelf. And from now on, I'll be tearing the table down early. Sometimes it helps. Campaign goes very well, and I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Brian. See, Froggy is awesome. And greetings. Morning, all morning, Nick. Hope all is going well. Time for me to be annoyed by my coworkers for their decisions over weekend at my 9 to 5. Well, here, since our own Jody McPhee is having a little bit of trouble with coworkers, let's promote him. So if he makes enough comic books, he can leave his 9 to 5. And like the rest of us, we can hope to #bring Cookie home and bring the rest of you home, because I hate the fact that you guys have to work in places you don't want to.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
That's right. Jody McPhee puts out some amazing stuff. And while we're at Brian, I need a commercial for your channel. I need a commercial at least for Comic Book Spectrum. And Grant's greeting everybody. I am really behind. Let's get hopping and popping through this. Hey, greetings. Michaela, youtube.com /Michaela Jade. Hey, Joe. Michaela Jade's books, Amazon.com /Michaela Jade, with all the gobbledygook. Michaela Frog. Want more Michaela Jade? Of course you do. Hop on over to authormichaelajade.com. Howdy, Joe D. Frog. Michaela, tidbits tonight. Don't miss it. Or else. Shameless self-promotion. Check out Frog G, Voodoo Gods, and Magic on Indiegogo. Already ran the commercial to hook him up, but we love you, Frog. Hey, Michaela and Jody. Let's pop this up. Wow, a BKM, a Michaela Jade, Frog G, Rich Grant, and Dot episode. That's right, the powers are combining. And if you want even more power, come down to FezCon this Saturday at the Benton County Public Library. Oops, and I need to hide the comment, but I can't lose where I am. Benton County Public Library, 102 North Van Buren Avenue, Fowler, Indiana. I'm going to do what I can to get this thing going, and we go, what? No, I don't want that. There we go. When did Joe D sneak in? Hi. And we are almost back. Why? Wow, it likes the FezCon ad better than it likes me, but we'll make it work. We always battle on. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to really hop and pop to get through this. Hail, Jody. Hey, Jody. Everybody's happy to see Jody from the Desk of Small Press Publisher on youtube.com. Want more Jody? Linktree.com/CivBolt. Funny enough, I end up having to drive west to enter the Eastern time zone. Welcome to the world. Fowler, you say? Got to sign up for a Fowler. I've got a sign up for a Fowler book. Sign up for the Prospector's Sigil of Stolas. Ooh, that sounds interesting on Indiegogo. I may just have to look into that. That does sound cool. Okay. Saturday, FezCon at Rosemont. Wait, this isn't a monster truck commercial? If I could get monster trucks there, I would. Maybe someday. I didn't see Joe D. Bear. Problem with having a Joe continuum here on the on Nevermind the Furthermore. Sorry, didn't see Joe B there. Okay. Yeah, no, he's there. Amazon screwed up. Amazing. Here's my shock face. Lamau, did someone screen cap that? The Nick Nuff said. Yes. I will run back to the screen cap right now. Excellent. Good. Hey, RR. Oh, and that's Radio Retro Future. That's sponsored over at the Association of Ishtar and Radio Retro Future on YouTube. If I have time, I will run his plug, but I'm way behind, so I'm going to do some catch up, and then I'll do some promotion toward the end. Hey, RR, hope everything's well. Greetings. Spoke with local comic book artists today who reached out to me. Excellent. I love hearing about cross promotion and new connections. We will be bringing our fezzes for a photo op. Obviously. Good morning, Frog G. Radio Retro Future, YouTube.com. I'd say morning, but it's more afternoonish. Sponsor. Want more? Association of Ishtar. Hey, Radio Retro Future, I made it happen. Article will be in the next Comics Unlimited if you want to read it. I think I covered everything. Also, I recommend artists. Can I recommend artists to use 3D programs for perspective? Send me a link. Yes, that's awesome. I'm working hard at getting Vela episodes uploaded in case anyone on Michaela, we always want to know, because the stuff we create that we get done and are getting done promotes others to create more. It is a gestalt of creation and motivation and power. You know, knowledge is power. Power corrupts. Study hard. Be evil. I mean, what? Once it's Amazon, I talked about it from the POV. You were talking about the marketing. Ooh. Let me know how that goes, Michaela. After I talk, I'm considering posting the terrors on there. Give it a shot. Tell me how it goes. Having booths outside the library sounds intense. Now, the library does not currently have tents. They can provide tables. There should be room for what we've heard. If you have any questions, contact Amanda Tockert at the Fowler Public Library. We will find some way to squeeze everybody in if the weather gets dicey. I still have not gotten my... Let's see. I mean, no data connection. I have data. Don't be daft. Will do, Brian. Just read and thumbs up the second chapter, Michaela. That's awesome. Thank you. Looks like, high 55, 70, 7%. Okay. High of 55, 7 mile an hour wind, which is not bad in our area. Allegedly, 0%. And it's funny because the one I brought up just said high of 50, 9 mile wind with, no, that's next weekend. Hold on. 9 mile winds, 12 mile gusts, chance of precipitation 1 and 57. So it's going to be a little cool to be outside. Like I said, we'll work on that. Saw part of your Inktober on DA, Nick. Excellent. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying it. I will be working on more of that actually about as soon as I'm done with this show. Let's see. More comments. Yay. I love it. I love it. We will keep this show going until I thank you, Donna. And boy, there's Amazon.com/scars and then a whole bunch of gobbledygook. Okay, guys, to make life a little easier, if you're ever sharing an Amazon link, so do you see? Okay, because you can see on my screen, Amazon. It goes Amazon.com scars DP, and then it starts with the B and it goes to a slash. Everything after the ref equals is how it got there. That's for Amazon's tracking. So when you're sharing an Amazon link that you found, you can actually delete all that gobbledygook, and it will be easier for people to see on screen. That's just another free public service announcement. Oh, please do not get me on an FB rant. I just found out they're downgrading my reach. How it can go lower is a mystery. Well, that's why I haven't paid them. I just put in the hours. Oh. FB needs a button for F it all. Unfriend anyone and clean up FB for a lot of Karens. FB's unfriending people from me without giving me a reason. And it's quite bothersome. FB requires you play with their Al Gore thingy properly, or they don't like to play. You know what? I would love? I would love a paid version of FB. Okay, make it $10, $12, whatever. No ads, and the community centers and all the stuff leave you alone. I would pay to use FB and be left alone from ads and that. Just give me the. I will give you straight money to leave me alone. I will pay the Dane Geld, which I know I shouldn't do. FB spider bots will get you. Spider bots. Still editing bound for the sticks in between the migraines. I'm so sorry. Migraines are a horrible condition to have. I hope you get feeling better, Bonzer. Some of my shorts went into the Leafy Moss folder. Excellent. So that means I have a good reason later to reward myself for all the tedious physical work that I'm doing with some time with the Leafy Moss folder. And I'm only a half hour behind. I'm getting there. Oh, right. Accountability. Got some commissions and a comic strip done at the beginning of the week. Started roughing a few pages for my comic book. It started with October. Excellent. Designing a vampire rose rapier for various reasons. Psychic damage on our host being just one of them. I love you, Johnny. Just right now, the only place you could find Johnny that I know of is at JP7. I wish he would set up a DeviantArt that I could plug so people could deep dive that gallery. I think DA is a great community. I will probably be paying to be a better member of it because I've been there for nearly 20 years. Hiya, Johnny. Blade Thesis, bro, what's up? Yeah, see, quality people. Thing is, with the regular printer, you can actually beat KDP's pricing. This is for show stock only. I see. Not too much. Got a birthday pounce from my pup before an hour before I usually get up. So pop in here and say hello. You are welcome. And I hope you get pounced by your fox, if not just your pup. There are actually platforms with greater reach than Amazon, I've learned. Oh, my. KDP limited the max order of author copies I can order to 5, and I can only order from the U.S. That's weird. That must be overseas, because I can order a vast quantity of them. But if it becomes problematic, I may switch or expand. D2D works like KDP, but keeps less of your money. So does Lulu. I'm going to have to do a whole lot of research then. I need to rethink which conventions I'm going to. There are a couple of conventions which I drove really far, spent a bunch of money, and attendance was terrible. Well, guys, right now, we have the economic greed fest because our economy should not be as bad as it is. The corporations are systemically gouging people down the line of production. It's BS. It's horrible business practices, and it will cause harm to a lot of people. So yeah, I promote free or low cost conventions. I and we just need to do that. We need to find ways to do stuff that bypass such things, because we need the creative stuff more than ever. Though the post-pandemic world is a jaded, kind of scarred place. I'm finding there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of tribalism, and there's a lot of simply corporate abuse going on. So by creating, we can transcend that. Let me hit back. I am not going to hit the hour cutoff at all today. This is going to be a late show. I can just tell. April 21st and 22nd for RegionCon. I may be there Friday if I can get it off. Saturday will be my birthday, and Misty won't be. And if Misty is okay, and if Misty is won't be at day 2. Well, I understand. I hope to see it. If not, of course, if you want anything from me, Richie, you can order direct. A lot of things. It's your birthday belated thesis. May you live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live. Beautiful. Indeed. Today is the beginning of my 42nd revolution around the sun. Hey, that's your asterisk day. That's your have a towel day. Get yourself a new towel. Because 42 is everything. Get yourself a new towel today. It's not legally changed yet. They prefer Crow for now. They acknowledge that they're young and may change their mind at some point. Okay. By the repeated days, I'm going to assume they are also changing their pronouns. I will attempt to keep up with that. If I do, it is no degradation on them. It is my assorted impediments and mental failings. Please take no offense. I actually just posted on Facebook that today I started changing my name. Most of the people here in the HFG stream aren't on Facebook, so they don't know my old one. That's a lot of people know you by your YouTube handle around here, and that's easier for a lot of them. Yes. Okay. Accountability wise, I was able to get 4 sketches done over the weekend in addition to my weekly show. Was able to add 4 more video streams to my gaming channel on Sunday. Excellent. You were teasing about the volume. Oh, we are teasing you about the volume. You keep being you. I have no other choice. For a bit of fun, if you want to see the Crow Nick interaction, youtube.com/watch. And there's some gobbledygook. PSA, reach and you. Support your local swordmaster. Yes, folks, follow that link for a bit of actual fun. One of his other daughters made a comment that I was cheating, that I was secretly using a longer sword. This is a great one. In the immortal words of Homer Simpson, just because I don't care doesn't mean I don't understand. Also started issue 2 of the Adult Content Project. Excellent. Accountability-wise, I am not accountable. Is the big little guy warming up to Halloween? It's hard because what he's asking about is my son, Xander. And Halloween has changed dramatically because we moved somewhere where they don't trick or treat. They do a big party at the park. And that really, for me, is a heartbreak. But he liked giving out candy. He had enough issue with people being weird while he was in costume that he just doesn't like the costuming. We're finding ways to angle what makes Halloween work for him. And we do that for all our holidays. We have many traditions that are a little sideways of some other people's. And it's just the way we do things because, we live in a non-neurotypical house. I'm not neurotypical. He's not neurotypical. Mandy's not neurotypical. It's all different ways on different spectrums. So, but he's having fun. And you're right. He made it through mostly well, although he had a death grip on my shirt. But didn't care to repeat it. But I think he had fun. And later he decided it was fun. So, yeah. Just a little bit. And that's all we can ask. as I don't pull the autistic parent stuff very often because I've seen too many people who use that as a marketing device, and I think that's bad form. But it does influence everything I do and everything I attempt. And it's nice that we're easing back into it. Now, the fact that he's not the big little guy is now, nearly a head taller than me, helps because it's much like a Great Dane who hung out with dachshunds. He thinks he's smaller than he is sometimes. But that means that the monsters aren't as much taller than he was. So I think it helps. We've got another comment dump. Let's go here. Okay. As promised on Friday's HFG, I spent the weekend working on both my Werewolf Shifter story and my Highlander Jack the Ripper fanfic. I've been faced with my first complication. Oh, if we can help, let us know, because I'm all for it. 15 more days on IGG unless we extend it, and I think we will. I think with the kind of money you're making, Frog, you should. It's a great project. Voodoo Gods and Magic on Indiegogo. I've gotten to the point of my first important sword fight in the Highlander fanfic and having trouble describing the fight for two reasons. One of the fighters is a woman, and both are using a style I'm not versed in. I will probably ask on Friday for some different opinions. Absolutely. It will be my privilege to help. I also, if you're thinking female fighters, scroll through what Jill Barrett says. She's an incredibly talented stage combat fighter and a wonderful YouTube presenter. We can get some more comments. It'll be good to hear. I'd also like to share good news from Luke Stone. His Rift Riders campaign is now funded and approaching 5 figures. Yes, check out Rift Riders at Indiegogo. That's me/Rift Riders. Do I have an ad for Rift Riders? I don't know if I got the ad for that yet or not. No, he actually did not send me the ad. So I will have to check my stuff. And Bonser, I haven't forgotten you. I'm going to run your ad probably toward the end. There we go. Tonight on YouTube, Tidbits and Scribbles, where we talk about writing. Tidbits and Scribbles YouTube channel, youtube.com/Michaela Jade. Plus, she has her motivational mornings. Just say outdoors and comics isn't a good mix. Yeah. I want... we have the whole basement of the library, but if the weather was nice, the option of outside space would allow it to expand. And eventually we'd like to tweak this to be a more, to be a larger program and perhaps involve more of the community. Gotta run some fools. Run some errands. See you later, fools. Well, I pity you. I pity the fool who has to leave. Good morning. Good morning, Cindy Cap. Successfully arrived at home from DubiCon. We are almost caught up. Wow, okay. Much crowd, good venue, found a home for prototype Backdragon. I am so glad to hear it. There you go. Consider any gringo attempts at pronunciation preemptively excused. Instagram.com/Wallow Paulo /JP7. I know I said that one wrong, but I will look that one up because I want to pronounce that properly. And he's on the gram. That's great because I want the more angles I can promote, the better. Found a home for the giant hairy spider. She even handed me her credit card. Then suddenly, they're looking for me. I gotta go, but I'll be back. No, she wasn't. She did, however, avoid me for the rest of the show. I saw her approach nearby vendors, then about face and head away. I suspect she got in trouble with a spouse. Or she's being stalked. That's a weird one. Hail, Johnny Freaky Cage. Hail, Frog. Let's see. New comments. Get robots stomping uncomplicated weapons at Amazon.com/Nicholas Tockert and Nicholas Anthony Tockert II. I can do my own plugs. Really, I can. No, I can't. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Bladed thesis. If I can help with choreography, I'm around. Didn't know you were on Instagram, Johnny. I will pop over there and give you a follow. Excellent. Historical Fencing Guild Central. Historical Fencing Guild, 7 p.m. Central Friday for all the fun needed. Amy Hale has neurosis. A book, silly. Yeah, that's just a gallery. Well, you need galleries. New comments. Need to hop later, all. Later, frog. Check the Nazis needing a boot to the snoot at smashwords.com. Search query Brian K. Morris. Don't mind me. I've been lurking in the background like usual for Monday. Well, like my usual for every day, but we love you. You're more than welcome to lurk and hang out and sit in the chair while things happen. No one bothers you. Can we have a big stumpy robot that uses his cannon with a reverse grip? Can it be black and have a scar? Hold on. I'm going to do this. Art request accepted. I will do something. So what you want me to draw is basically the cringiest mecha I can make. Like the ultimate weeb mecha. Is that where we're going? Are you looking for a new breed of the Doom Kaiser? Oh, no, that'd be the new breed of the Endbringer. Doom Kaiser is a specific Endbringer. The ultimate one. Because I was sitting and I was like, what are you drawing? And I was working on something. I'm drawing. My wife goes, what are you drawing? I'm looking at this mecha and I go, Ultimate Endbringer Doom Kaiser! And I'm like, I did not know that was in me. Apparently, the bowels of 80s mecha Nick has burst to the surface and I have been slowly laying the groundwork in Big Stompy Robots for the rise of Ultimate Endbringer Doom Kaiser. So, we can do something vaguely villainous. This can happen. Conflict! Amazon.com/Brian K. Morris. A challenge for you, Nick, this Ink October. If you sketch something for AOL, maybe I can come up with a prompt for it. Well, we can talk. I could probably sketch something for AOL. It's on my to-do list. I just have to pick the right. I have to feel in the zone because that's a very specific setting. Now, but something can happen. Comic-related madness pops on that. I may post some details on the Guild Facebook if we can get some help. Obviously, that's what we're here for. Go. Blah, blah, blah. I hit the click and it warped. Cool. Go get Frog G's Voodoo Magic Gods. I think that's the name. It's close. Voodoo Gods and Magic. But that being said, time for me to dip out as well. Need to get some things done on this Monday. Later, folks. Later, Joe. Have a wonderful day. Get stuff done. Get into as much mischief as you can get into without being caught. I love you, brother. You're probably already gone, but that's okay. Call it Stomp Edge. Ooh. Go get Royal Cruise's art. Artstation.com. Get custom work. Subscribe to stars.com/Royal Cruise. Victoria has help for caregivers. Amazon.com/Victoria Adams. We've got a bit of a lag. I have caught up, so I'm going to keep some more promises. First off, we're going to go Association of Ishtar.
Greetings, fellow traveler, and welcome to the Association of Ishtar, a multiverse of cosmic mystery and steampunk adventure. The Association of Ishtar is a clandestine organization of volunteers investigating anomalies called rifts, portals to other worlds where anything is possible. Most of these planes are but savage variations of Earth, but some are home to advanced civilizations or the occasional alien beings beyond human comprehension. Every day, these brave men and women are risking their lives by crossing the fringes of reality. Should they succumb, they will die in obscurity. But it's not the Associate's vocation to perish, but to seek out and gather information on the copious threats lurking beyond the rifts to ensure humanity can overcome. After all, those who pry prevail.
Yeah, that's a new one from Bonser, and that's an amazing one. So I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I've been meaning to show that. Let's see, custom work here. Trolls are heroes too. And he's setting up a Kickstarter for cool playmats on Amazon.com/SO Roland. QuadCon for geeky fun around the Midwest, Quad City Comic Con. Calvin thinks it's time for lunch, so I will say have a great day, everyone. Magic and Tales of the Deckoverse, John B. Pica, from the desk of a small press publisher. YouTube.com/user/Sivbo. And because I do owe her, we'll pay the little rent here for our own Cindy Koepp.
Author Cindy Koepp is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Koepp at CKOEPP.com today.
Our own Cindy Koepp is doing amazing things. Let's keep seeing what else is going on. Warriors. Amazon.com/Michaela Jade. Cheerleaders get mad about gas. Lulu.com/ENUS shops. Carl Witzman, the Mad Gasser cheerleader of Calhoun County. Paperback product, 1865. And a bunch of other stuff. But yes, Mad Gasser of Calhoun. Mad Gasser cheerleader of Calhoun County. Indie Author Book Expo. IABE515 WordPress.com. Life on Quora. Tapas series. Life on Quora. We can, you know what? That's Life on Quora. We can do more for Life on Quora. Because just because Mike Jimmy isn't here doesn't mean he doesn't get some love. And yeah, please support Life on Quora. Mike Jimmy's going to be doing a trade paperback. I am really looking forward to it. In part because my character's in it. My boy, the boy voice. And soon that full animation will get another off of my bucket list where I get to voice a cartoon, thus achieving immortality. Clayton Merwin makes heroes. Rick Bradley. Facebook.com/The Hero Maker. Rick Bradley gets spooky on Amazon.com/Rick Bradley. And Snow arrives early. Bobby Nash. Amazon.com. Bobby Nash. Oh, now, before we do anything else, let me bring this back up one more time. BezCon. This. Boop. FezCon this Saturday, folks. This is going to be the big start for my getting back into things. And we're trying to make this happy, free little book fair be something everybody wants to go to, and they regret if they miss it. So please, if you have it in your heart, show up. Yes. And let's see. Okay. Did that. I want to throw a promotion for my friend Robin Yoda, because she has her channel. And if you want mellow entertainment, please reach out to Robin Yoda.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda, just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
And thanks for your support, Robin. She's a fine lady, a wonderful, wonderful soul. And Brian has an epoch wheel at brianrodman.com. Brian has a lot of things. In fact, let's see what we have. The everlasting epoch of the cosmic wheel. Do you know what it is? If you don't, go to www.brianrodman.com and find out if you dare. Ooh. Yeah, I know it's a good one when I get chills. Zombies Return to Oz and Comixology.com/Eric S. Hawkins. Rift Riders and Hybrids at Lukestone Studios. I do have a link for this. Indiegogo.com/Projects Frog G. Voodoo, Gods, and Magic. Golly, Frog is in 5 figures and still going. Go, Frog, go. I think part of it is Frog's so busy in so many communities, helping so many people promote, that his involvement in this project was just a miraculous occasion. And Sidney Koepp is out of time, starting at 76 for vintage cartooniness. Now, Sidney Koepp is out of time. I am running low on time. It looks like most of the people have slowed down their chat. So, if there is nothing else breaking through the seals today, I'll remind you, it is Inktober. It is Leafy Moss. Halloween is coming. There is a huge amount of energy atmospherically that we can draw on as creators to make amazing things. There's prompts. Many other Tober art things are going on. Ooh. She's planning a Christmas special for Books, Blankets, and Critters. Ooh. Will that be on the St. Nick's Christmas... St. Nick's Secret Christmas Ball? The group on Facebook? Please let me know. And waves, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Amok. But guys, use that energy. Reach out and create something great with it. And don't be afraid to have fun. A lot of people... And why, yes, as soon as I figure out the details. Excellent! A lot of people are hesitant to enjoy the more childish things of the season, you know. That's foolish. I really do believe that. Pop some popcorn. Watch Charlie Brown Halloween. Watch regular Halloween. Have yourself a great time. Because this is a great time, and we need to let ourselves have fun. That's a big thing I promote. Have fun. I dress this way because it brings joy to others. And it brings joy to me. But primarily, I see people smile because they see the really bright Hawaiian shirts. Like, okay. And the fact that I've almost always got a different one. We need that joy. So carve a pumpkin. Let yourself have fun. If there isn't trick or treat, go for a walk at night with a lantern and spook yourself silly. Then go have a fire. just enjoy, because life is far too important to be taken seriously. FezCon Saturday. Benton County Library. Be there or be someplace else. But really, come out if you can't. Y'all can. Yeah, be there or be square. You're square because you're not around. And where is that? Where is that then again? It's hidden under the comment. 1 second. FezCon, the FezCon Book Fair, will be held October 8th, 2022, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Benton County Public Library, 102 North Van Buren Avenue, Fowler, Indiana. Parking is limited, so get there early. No, this is going to be a good one, and I'm hoping to get a lot of people. There's street side parking, and there is a small parking lot. This is going to be a big deal. We're going to have a blast. I'm going to hang out with some of the best people. A whole lot of fezzes are going to be worn. We're going to just get out there and get into mischief. Brian K. Morris, I need to brew more coffee. If you leave before I return, have a great Monday. And what's this about FezCon? Must be because Carl is there. Because you were there. You are the source Fez of this whole monstrosity there, Brian K. Morris, and we love you. And this is in part a way to share our appreciation for you. So just deal with the fact that you're awesome, okay? And all the folks who've come up, watched, and spent the pandemic and recent times watching Brian K. Morris, or you hit the green room with our man Carl Witzman and the lovely Donna Carleen. If my entertainment has brought you any joy, now is a great time to come out and share that. And let folks know. But I really want people like Brian, because Brian, for all his championing, suffers from imposter syndrome. He does not realize how much he is loved by the community. And the only solution to that, folks, is to love him harder, longer, and deeper. So, let's see what this comment is. Love you too. Looking forward to the Saturday. Yes. With that being said, I think it is time to wrap this up, as I want you guys to go to Ragin' 2 Network and say hi to Daphne and Nita for me, because I do love those ladies. And then come back right here Wednesday morning. Don't we all suffer from imposter syndrome? Yeah, but it's part of my job to try to help fight it. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. Wednesday, Thursday, on Nerd Bacon, Friday here and on the Historical Fencing Guild, and then Saturday at FezCon. So great things are coming. The countdown is happening. Life is good, friends. With that, all of you, take this energy, take this chance, create something, because you can fix it, you can improve it, you can make it better. But friends, you just can't edit a blank page. See you real soon.